Guys, every once in a while there are photographs that just capture the moment. You'll always remember. Okay, a little background. During this past week, Sweden has been engulfed in riots. Not from Swedish people, but from immigrants, primarily from Africa, that were brought in to enrich the nation. It's amazing how the use, whether they're in Sweden, London, or Detroit, act pretty much the same. But anyway, they're rioting, and the police basically had a policy of just standing back, not doing anything, because they didn't want to appear to be racist or offend anyone. Okay, what's happening here is a stereotypical blonde, pretty Swedish girl is writing a ticket to a car that has a parking violation because it's been there too long. It doesn't matter that this car was destroyed by immigrant rioters. That doesn't matter. The poor Swedish guy is getting a ticket for staying in that parking space too long. He can't show that he has a tag on his windshield because it was destroyed. But she doesn't care. She's writing the ticket. And while England may be ground zero of cultural Marxism, I mean, they're a bunch of pussies. Sweden, they're like an Alice in Wonderland, especially with feminism. In fact, they're trying to make it illegal for men to stand up when they take a piss. That's how far down the road they got. So this photograph just illustrates everything. It's a woman, she's pretty, she's blonde, but pretty soon there won't be any blondes left in Sweden. She's going to be a target, and she's like writing her death sentence, and she's just following the rules no matter what. But then when I feel like all is lost in countries like Sweden, I see a photo like this. This is a photo of Swedish nationalists that got together to actually fight back against the immigrants to protect the property and to protect native Swedish people, because the police and the army and the Swedish government will not protect the native Swedes, but these guys will. Did you notice something interesting about that picture too? Yeah, it's all men. This is from a society that always says, you know, sex and gender is a social construct, so you'd think that half of them would be women. But see, when it gets to real street fighting or real fighting and combat in general, it's always men and always will be. The feminism is bullshit, and when things get tough, it all disappears.